Yesterday, news drops. Leon Edwards gets his guy. Jorge Masvidal versus Edwards gets moved to December 11th.
Mm-hmm.
So with all the backstory, we get these dudes finally tangling. As a fan of the sport, RC, how good does it feel to finally see these dudes matched up and putting pen to paper?
DC, I'm so fired up, bro. And here's why I'm fired up, DC. Because you know where we from. We just talked about being from down south. We've been in a couple of scraps, right? Like all your scraps, you weren't wearing leotards and helmets or gloves. Some of them scraps had to happen in the streets of Lafayette. And then we see that Leon Edwards tweets, millionaire. And then I also know that Jorge Masvidal said, you're welcome, super necessary. Let me tell you why it's super necessary. Because if you three-piece me, DC, if we both supposed to be trained fighters, right? We are both professional fighters. We talking a little smack. You doing the interview. You walk by. He like, hey, say that to my face. Let's see what you about. And we get face to face, and dude hit you with the whop, the whop, the whop, and he cut your face, and you cut, and you don't tell him let's run it back, and you never get your get back. To me, you can't even feel like a fighter if that's what happened. So Leon Edwards finally puts pen to paper to fight Jorge Masvidal, and Jorge Masvidal is the draw here, right? And this is who the people want to see, the guy that's fought for the BMF. And now if you're Leon Edwards, you're taking a chance because you should be next in line to fight Kamaru Usman. There are so many intriguing ways to look at this fight, but the most intriguing way and the most exciting way is, nah, bro, you put hands on me for real. Now we get to do it for the money.
Well, I think what happened was Leon Edwards walked up to Jorge Masvidal in a way that most fighters do when approaching other fighters. What he didn't anticipate was that Gamebred ain't playing.
Right.
Gamebred's from the streets of Miami.
Yep.
Right. This is the same dude that fought with Kimbo Slice, the late great Kimbo Slice, in the backyard fights in Miami. So when you walk up in that man's face, you got to be ready to go.
Absolutely.
Masvidal hits him with the two-piece bang, bang. what I wish was that they would have had the payoff a little bit earlier. Ryan,
Yes.
I'm a huge WWE fan.
Okay.
And I love the slow build. Like when you wait a year before, you see them kind of have interactions, but they never actually fight.
Right.
I feel like this one took a little bit long for me.
It did.
I wanted to see it before because for me, it's like, is Leon Edwards past this now, right? Has Leon kind of gotten to the point where going to fight Gamebred is almost a bit of a step back? I get the financial implications it has for him. Dude, Ryan, you know, I mean, you and I both know, when you get to say you've made $1 million,
hey,
right?
Different feeling, bro. Different feeling, bro.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
So for Leon, it's great to see him get the bag. But in terms of career, it's like it feels like he should be fighting for the belt next. I think it's the right move because he put this behind Nate Diaz and Masvidal. Now there's no doubting that he gets the next title shot. But I do feel like in terms of like just fighting in a small box, just fighting,
right,
he might have been past it. But in terms of everything surrounding it, massive fight for the UFC.
Hey, but you also
big money fight for Leon.
Now, it's a big money fight, but also Leon Edwards' street cred is going to have to be through the ceiling, right? If he beats, if you go beat Nate Diaz and you beat Jorge Masvidal, I mean, who left?
See the BMF?
Right,
right. The BMF?
Yeah, exactly. We got to put my dog on the list.
For the belt back to back.
Yeah, we got to put him on the list. But I still think I'm with you though, DC. It's as a career path, it does seem that Leon Edwards is past this. We actually saw or talked about them moving on from this fight on a recent show. And so it is strange to me that now it finally happens. But if you could put that bread in your pocket and you believe in your skills, then you Leon Edwards, you take this fight, you win this fight, and you feel like Kamaru Usman is the next step for you to get an opportunity to hold that belt.
The scary thing is that for Leon Edwards, the guy that's won 9 in a row, has not been beaten in 10 fights because of the draw with Bilal Muhammad, he's on the short list of guys to fight the champ. But if he beats Jorge Masvidal, you can't deny him. But Jorge Masvidal now has a lot of stake in the race because if Colby Covington can win and he wins a month later, could you imagine the build to former teammates turned fighters, turned challengers for the belt? Dude, this division is on fire right now. But you know who has a ton to say about it? The champ, Kamaru Usman, who has no intention of dropping that belt. Welterweight is as exciting as it's been for a long time, and I can't wait to the end of the year for it to all kind of come into focus.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.